Alright, what's up, guys? Um, Here's my Marine Corps impression. This is mostly 65. Probably could pull off 66. But, yeah, I'm just gonna dig into it. I've been wanting to make this video for a long time, so, here we go. So, this is the just average Type 1 utilities. I think that's what they're called. Actually, this is the Type 2, my bad. The Type 2 has, the side pockets. The Type 1 doesn't have any pockets. It's just real bare bone. These pants are really faded compared to like the shirt, as you guys can tell. So I'm probably just gonna dye them. See if I could dye them the correct color, or a color that can match the uniform. But this is the uniform. The USMC stamp is pretty washed out. I honestly was thinking about just using a Sharpie, honestly. But I don't know how that would look. I don't know if that would be really obvious right next to the stamping. Just let me know. But this is the guy's name, I believe. And then this is, I think, maybe even another name. I don't know how these things work, so sorry if I sound stupid. But all the buttons are there and all that. It's my size. This doesn't have buttons on the cuffs. I actually have another early war uniform, and it actually has buttons on the fucking cuffs. Yeah, this is the uniform. Real happy I got it. Got it pretty cheap too, so yeah. You guys have already seen these. These are just my black boots. They're I bought them from a gun store, and the actual owner used to wear these boots back in the late 50s, early 60s, and so yeah, I just included them. This is my M55. I've already showed this, I think maybe twice, I'm unsure. And the only thing that sucks about it is you know, these pockets. The early war versions don't have these bottom pockets, but honestly, you know, who cares, because finding those fucking flak vests are super hard. But I just have a first aid bandage on it. These are a real pain in the ass to put on, so I just decided to leave it on rather than taking it off. But yeah, there's that, and it's also in really good condition, so I think it'd be good for like an early war impression when everyone's stuff is like brand new. This is just you know, helmet cover I bought. It's apparently it's like an early war pattern. So I got it. Not too expensive. I haven't put on the helmet that I'm gonna be putting it on. This is actually a World War II helmet. It has a front seam. It's kind of hard to see. No, see. Super hard to find on camera. I just have a World War II liner in it. No sweatband yet. I'm gonna buy like a World War II sweatband, and I think it's called a nap strap. That's just a Korean War one. This one's actually a fixed bail, so that's cool. Ow. Yeah, fixed bail. So it's actually a really rare helmet shell. I might actually not even use it. I actually have plenty of this, you know, Korean War era helmets. So I might not even use it, but I mean, no, your guys' opinion. So I'm gonna go ahead and go on to my web gear. I also forgot to include that this impression isn't finished yet. This is honestly kind of like a work in progress. But yeah, this is just some of my early war stuff. These are just the, I think, Korean War dated Canteens. They have the hooks. This one's plastic, as you guys can tell, and this one's actually metal. This is actually a World War II canteen, and I want to say the cup's in there. It's real pain to get out. Shit. There you go. It's World War II. 43. So yeah, that's a World War II one. Canteen cups inside. This is a jungle first aid. I've slowly been building up this collection of just buying, like, you know, like new old stock stuff. Because I've been wanting to do this for a while. So Yeah, but this is brand new, Jungle First Aid. Already went over that. This is a grenade pouch, pretty cool. It's brand new. I don't know if there's a date on it. I don't believe so. But I just have like a packaging in those pouches to make it look full. But yeah, one big question I have for early war gear is if they used any M56 stuff. I know they used a lot of, you know, Korean War stuff and World War II stuff, but I'm curious if any M56 stuff is, you know, was thrown in there. But I just have this first aid pouch. It's brand new. I just figured I'd include it with the set. But yeah, this is just a brand new NOS World War II pistol belt. It's kind of just like a filler item until I get that M61 pistol belt, which are really hard to get. You know, they're super. They're not really expensive. They're just like they sell really fast, so it's kind of hard to get your hands on one. But yeah, here's a Korean War. I think M14. This is actually for the M16. It just holds rounds. You know, I just have cardboard in it. But you could, you know, I'm pretty sure guys would put like M14 rounds and clips in there. And then this is just a World War II M1 Grand bandolier. Actually has the cardboard in it for the M1 clips. It's kind of hard to get out, but yeah, the original cardboard's in there, which I think is pretty cool. A lot of photos I've seen of when guys landed in I think Saigon, they actually had M1 Grand bandoliers. You could tell because, you know, there's just this white, you know, strip of, you know, it's obviously a bandolier. But yeah, here's my 1944 dated. I think it's called backboard. It's like a woodboard black. I don't know. I can't think of the name right now. I'm pretty sure I'd probably remember it later on, but it's honestly like a very early rucksack frame, and all it is honestly is just, you know, piece of cloth. String is kind of like a suspension, and you know, you just wear it. I've seen quite a bit of photos of guys using them in '66. I think the latest I've seen one was actually in the Battle of Hue in '68. But yeah, that's honestly like the last photo of one I've seen. But a lot of these I've seen are just like, you know, early war photos. Most of them I've seen are like dated 45, and this one's dated 1944. It's kind of hard to see. It is. It's right here. It's just super faded. You know, this is the other side. You just kind of tie on your stuff. You know, you tie on your fucking packs, ammo cans, shovels. I guess I'll talk about this stuff right now. That's my shovel. The cover is super faded and pretty salty, so I might actually dye the cover an OD green to save some money. But you know, that's a big maybe. And this shovel is actually, I think, a Taiwan-made shovel, but it looks close enough, and all the paint is there, so it looks pretty NOS. And this is just a M41 field pack. I think that's what they're called. You never really see them with the lower part in the field. Mostly that was just like that was just something that you'd wear when you're just kind of like, I guess, moving or like at base or whatever. That lower pack hold, it would I can't speak. It would hold all your like personal stuff like socks, underwear, you know, that kind of thing. So you never really see them out in the field. You mostly see, you know, the uppers that carried all your food and stuff. These upper M41 packs were used pretty much throughout the entire war of Vietnam. I've seen guys wearing these, and I think maybe in like 1970. The Marines pulled out in 71, so I've seen guys with the EDRL fatigues wearing these. So that's a real trip. I didn't know that. And this one's in decent condition. All it is honestly just kind of dirty. The back is pretty faded. But other than that, it's in pretty decent condition. This one actually has tape on it, which is interesting. I want to say there's another spot where there's tape. Yeah, this one has original tape, which is cool. I don't know when this one was made. I haven't looked at the date. I actually think it's too faded to see. But yeah, all the straps are here, and it's pretty cool pack. And then I guess a quick little thing to show off is I bought these. What's it called? These I can't think of the correct name, but pretty much they're like the Alice pouches. They're actually before the Alice pouches. So these came out, not these, the M61 30 round pouches came out first. Then these pouches came out, and then the Alice pouches. These pouches actually came out, or they started being used in service 1 month after the Marines pulled out. And so this is probably like a unicorn thing. I have no photos of guys using these, but I just wanted to include this because this is kind of just a Marine thing. The Army rejected this this pattern because of the flaps. That's how you could tell this is a Vietnam era 30 round pouch, just because these flaps. They were getting away when you would put mags in. They were all pain in the ass, and guys usually actually would cut them out. And then once they cut them out, it's kind of hard to tell whether or not it's an Alice one. But one easy way to know if it's an Alice or a fucking, Vietnam era dated one is this button right here. But yeah, pretty much these look exactly the same as Alice. It's just really those flaps. I don't know when these were made. I don't think there's a date. But yeah, guys, this is my early war impression. I've been kind of putting together. It's far from complete. I still need to buy some of the M14 stuff, like the M14, belt, pouches, even the gun. I don't even have the gun yet. Might be a few more things other than that. But yeah, guys, that's my impression so far. I'll probably do an update video sometime later, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.